Hi everyone, this is Reina. The second chakra is called Svadhisthana and it means sweetness in Sanskrit. Its location is in the reproductive organs of males and females, and it relates to desire, sexuality, pleasure, procreation, and creativity of all kinds. If somebody has an underactive second chakra, they tend to feel guilty about experiencing pleasure. And this can be conditioning from church or other social conditioning. It could be from a past life, but they somehow get the feeling that pleasure is wrong. On the flip side, the overactive second chakra manifests itself as hedonistic behavior. People who pursue pleasure at every turn. And if you keep doing that, it eventually turns into addiction. And it could be addiction to many different things that are part of the senses, including food and sexual behavior. The demon of the second chakra is guilt, and that is associated with not being able to enjoy. And the yoga of the second chakra is tantric yoga. And one of the most famous tantric yogis that I know of is Osho, formerly known as Rajneesh. And he has made his transition, but I love his writings. I am going to be doing a future video on the top 7 spiritual books that have rocked my world. And at least one of his books will be on that list. Osho was somebody who did not reject material enjoyment, as many yogis do. Many yogis are renunciates and they renounce the pleasures of the world, and he did not. I think he was known as having all these Rolls Royces or something. And, it was looked at with disdain by some people, I am sure, as being contradictory behavior for a yogi. But I think he did it to make a point. I don't think he did it because he was a hedonist. I think he did it to show that we don't want to go overboard in the opposite direction and become too austere. And that is what tantric yoga is all about. It's about taking this material energy and working with it, not rejecting it and being afraid of it, being afraid of the senses, but really working with it and thereby transcending, all the negative aspects of material nature by engaging them. So there is quite a challenge, with tantric yoga because you have to be careful that you're not going to become self-deluded and thinking that you're on this wonderful spiritual path and actually you're just being self-indulgent. That is something that tantric yogis have to always be vigilant about. But in considering the second chakra, I think it, is really a legitimate way of addressing the issue of pleasure. Does it have a place in life? I think that we are here to achieve bliss, and one of the ways to do that is by not rejecting the senses, but by reveling in them, seeking pleasure without going overboard and veering off into compulsive behaviors. So I just wanted to give a little background on the second chakra, and I hope that